Welcome to the Bushido gang. What's up, guys? It's AttackonSamurott, and welcome to week 3 of the HDL, League, or HDL. That's what it stands for. But anyways, this week we are going to be battling the Windsor Zapdos, coached by Cody. So Cody has a pretty threatening draft. He's got Tapu Koko, Gyarados, Crocodile, Zygarde 10%, Magmortar, Sceptile, Mega Blastoise, Scizor, Uxie, Klefki, and he has Audino. So his team is a little annoying. He has a lot of chances to set up with or he has access to set up in Scizor and Sceptile, as well as Zygarde with SD. I mean, not SD, with the Source, with the Dragon Dance, as well as with Gyarados with Dragon Dance and Koko with Calm Mind. So I got to be aware of that. Also, this team is very fast as well. Koko and Crocodile being his, Koko, Zygarde, and Sceptile being his fastest mons, and plus he has access to Prankster and Spikes, so that could be a little annoying as well. And again, he has a great defensive, he has a pretty good defensive core, running Double Intimidate, as well as running like Scizor and Klefki, as well as Audino. So his team is pretty weak to fire though, which is what I noticed. So yeah, it's also pretty weak to rocks as well, since he has a couple mons that can don't really appreciate rocks. So yeah. Anyways, this week I'm bringing with me Big Juice, the Salamence again. I'm bringing Soul, the Mega Absol, for the first time. For the first time in this league. No, not for the first time in this league, but for the first time, I'm bringing May out, or Mai out, for Mai out the Gardevoir. Red-handed, the Rotom Heat. Mr. Pringles, the Jellicent, and I'm also bringing Spike Lee, the Ferrothorn for this week. So Big Juice is gonna be my Z user again for this week. I'm rocking the Fiery MZ with Fire Blast, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake, and I'm also running Intimidate. Intimidate is kind of like honestly, looking at his team, I feel like I should have just went Moxie, because Moxie kind of just runs through him anyway. Also, I've had Moxie for like for the last 2 weeks now, so honestly, I think I might go Moxie instead of going Intimidate, because I mean, like, I guess what I was thinking beforehand with Intimidate was that I could set up on some of his I can't talk, man. I really can't talk. On some of his physical attackers, like Crook or even Zygarde. But since I don't have like Pump or anything for either of those two, it's kind of like not really that necessary. So I think I might actually go Moxie. So I'm just gonna change it to Moxie real quick. Moxie's gonna be better, so we can actually like start sweeping him and such. So we're gonna go Moxie for this week. Moxie with the Fire Blast, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake. So with Fire Blast, we're gonna try and break through his Steel core with the Scizor and Klefki. Since those two are like his best checks to Ments, but if we have because we have Big Juice as well as Red-handed with some kind of fire coverage, we can like beat those down and then proceed to like run through him. D-Dance is there so we can set up on his more passive mons like Uxie or even Audino. Even I would say Klefki, but I don't think Klefki is actually the right mon. I think actually we can set up on Scizor as well, depending on his set. Plus he can't actually do that much damage to us unless he's like, even with knockoff, it won't do that much since we're Z, and BP won't do that much as well. So we can just set up on that mon, go for a Fire Blast or Fire MZ, or again just DD right on it, since it can't do anything, because it's pretty much gonna be forced to switch out. So yeah, Dragon Claw's there to run through him once Koko and his steel types are gone, and the Earthquake is there to check Koko, as well as Klefki. Mostly there for Koko. So yeah, that's pretty much the set. The investment, I just want to get the most amount of damage off in my physical attack, and then 64 is there to get the damage off in Fire Blast. I wasn't going to put too much investment into Fire Blast because, too much investment into Special because I didn't really think it was that necessary. It's just going to be, Big Juice is just going to be meant to be the wall breaker for this week. But it can also be like a sweeper as well. So yeah. Next we got Soul, the Mega Absol. So this set I'm running with it is Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Knockoff, and Superpower. It's mostly gonna be physical, with a 4 in special attack and then the rest in speed. The thing I have to worry about with Mega Absol is 1, Choice Scarf, and 2, Zygarde. Zygarde can actually outspeed me, actually speed ties with us, so I gotta be very aware of that mon. Especially if he's like banded or something. If he's banded, we potentially can speed tie. So that's one thing I gotta worry about. But yeah, I got Ice Beam for that, and also for Crook. Also for Sceptile as well, but I don't think it's really that necessary. Knockoff or Fire Blast, like I said, with the Big Juice is there for the Steel types. And then Superpower is there to check Audino. Because I didn't really have any other fighting coverage, so I decided to go with that to check it. So yeah, that is pretty much the set. Now we're gonna move on to Mai. So we got Mai for this week. Gonna be running Choice Specs, Gardevoir with Moonblast, Psyshock, Hidden Power Fire, and Energy Ball. Moonblast actually hits his team pretty hard, despite him having his Steel types. It hits his team incredibly hard. So that's why I wanted to bring why I wanted to bring Mai this week, because it can actually dent his team pretty well. Psyshock is there to hit the hit Magmortar. This Magmortar can take the Fairy move, so I just wanted to have it there for that mon. Hidden Power Fire is there to check Scizor as well as Klefki, but more Klefki because BP would actually knock us out. And then the Energy Ball is there for Blastoise and also there for Crocodile. So yeah. Next we have Red-Handed, the Rotom Heat. So Rotom's gonna be ran a little bit differently this week. I actually wanted to run it like a little bit more defensively. So its moveset is Will-O-Wisp, Overheat, Volt Switch, and Hidden Power Ice. And its investment is kind of weird. It's got max HP, 124 in defense, 88 in special attack, and then 44 in speed. So basically this set is meant to like kind of break through him as well. Again, break through that Steel core. And it's also there to pivot around, so we can like pivot into Big Juice and then potentially set up. And the HP Ice is actually there to check Zygarde as well as check the Crocodile, but mostly for Zygarde. That's why I got the Shuka on me, because with Shuka, Zygarde can hit us with 1,000 arrows. We could potentially live it and then knock it out with HP Ice. So I have to be aware of some Stealth Rockers on this team. Actually, looking at his team, the only Stealth Rocker he has is really Crocodile, so that's the one I'm gonna have to pay the most attention to. So yeah. Yeah, honestly, that's pretty much the only one I got to pay attention for. I got to look out for. And plus I do have Soul, so he can't really get rocks up for real. So yeah. That is pretty much the set. The speed investment though, making it with the 44, I just wanted to have it there just to make it outspeed. Like I believe this set can still outspeed Scizor and maybe even Magmortar, but I don't think it outspeeds Magmortar or even outspeeds Gyarados. So because Gyarados is usually like max speed, so I don't think it outspeeds it. So I probably could have like put a little bit more investment to speed creep the Gyarados, but I think I'll be fine. Again, like actually maybe I probably should put a little bit more investment into that, because that could actually matter. But again we can kind of like what's the word, we can kind of scare him out with Will-O-Wisp. So I guess there's that going for us. But yeah, that's pretty much the set. Now we're gonna move on to Mr. Pringle. So we got Mr. Pringle this week. I'm rocking the Scald, Recover, Toxic, and Protect. I'm also running the Cobra Berry, mainly for the Crocodile, because we want to actually like pressure that mon and, you know, like scald it and such, get some damage on it. It's also there for the Blastoise as well, just we can kind of scout, we can check it as well if it's not running Dark Pulse, and we can potentially burn that or toxic it. Specifically, I want to try and like toxic Blastoise, since Mega Blastoise is pretty bulky. So I want to try and toxic that mon before it can actually do too much. Because Blastoise, we really don't have a great switch-in for it besides Mr. Pringles or even Spike Lee. So yeah, again, toxic is there for wearing that mon down, and also there for wearing down his other like defensive mons like UT and even Audino. But yeah, that is pretty much the set. That's pretty much the set. Oh crap. Yeah, that's pretty much the set. And then we got recover for, you know, recovery and such. And then we can kind of like stall him out with toxic protect and on the for Blastoise, and also for even Gyarados actually. We can like burn that too, and we can take a hit from it too. Because usually Gyarados does run crunch, and we can like take that and then burn it. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and Scald, I made it bold as well for the for Zygarde too, because again, Zygarde can be annoying. So with the making it bold, we can actually take a banded 1,000 arrows, and we can like pressure with Scald. I actually kind of thought about putting Ice Beam instead, but I think Scald's okay. I think Scald's alright. Like putting Scald over Will-O-Wisp. But again, I think we'll be fine like this. And then lastly, we got Spike Lee. So Spike Lee is gonna be my rocker for this week with with Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, Power Whip, and Knockoff. Its investment, it's got 252 in HP, 8 in attack, 84 in defense, and 164 in special defense. This is just so that way Ferrothorn can take hits really well from Coco, as well as his other special attackers, but mainly for Coco. But yeah, Rocks are there to pressure his Crocodile, as well as to pressure Gyara, and also pressure the pressure Mag, and just pressure the rest of his team a little bit, just get some more chip. And then Gyro Ball is there to like hit his faster mons like Coco, as well as Crocodile. I keep saying Crocodile, man. I keep looking at Crocodile, and then I look at Zygarde right after, because like right under each other. But yeah, it's there for Coco and there for Zygarde, and also there for Sceptile if need be. But again, like I said, it's there for his faster mons. Power Whip is there to check Blastoise, and even check Crocodile to some degree. And then Knockoff is there to get rid of any items that he has on like to knock off on like a switch-in or something. So yeah, that is pretty much the set. So yeah, that is the team. I feel okay with this team actually, and how I built it. I actually did get some help from building this team a little bit, or like he gave me ideas. One of the guys in the draft, Barry, the person I battled for the first week, he actually gave me some advice and told me how I should run like Salamence this week, because I really just felt kind of stumped. I didn't really know what to do this week, because I just kind of like felt underwhelmed from like the last game I had, from the last league match I had in the IPC. So I kind of just kind of like stopped a little bit, or not stopped, but just didn't feel like I didn't really have the motivation, or I didn't know what to build after that game I took. So hopefully, now I have a better idea, and I think I know what I want to do. So yeah, who do I think he's gonna bring this week? Looking at my draft overall, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to bring something fast, because again, fast mons can kind of beat this team. So I'm 100% expecting Coco to come, because Coco can definitely pressure my team quite a bit, and again, outspeeds my whole team. So he'll definitely bring that. I definitely see Zygarde coming, because Zygarde is one of the best mons right now, because I mean, like 1,000 arrows just hits everything, and you can just knock even like flying types out the air and such. So he can bring it. It definitely threatens my team quite a bit. So again, that's why I prep for it with red-handed. So yeah. So Coco, Zygarde. I forget if Magmortar gets Flash Fire. I think it does. If it does, I think he'll bring it. But I feel like he'll bring it more defensively. Like he'll probably like run it as like defensively, like maybe like AV or something. But I can see him bringing it to like check Rotom. Definitely. So Coco, Zygarde, Mag. Blastoise is definitely coming because, like Barry told me, I have no switching for Mega Blastoise, so pretty sure that mon is coming. He can probably bring Klefki and Uxie as well to for hazards and such, just to pressure me even more. So that's what I expect. So I'm expecting Coco, Zygarde, Mag, Blastoise, Uxie, and Clef. So let's see if he brings that. And yeah, I'm actually gonna have my battle with him pretty soon. Oh, notifications. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have my battle with him pretty soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys when the battle happens. It'll go up tomorrow, like usual. And yeah, again, I'll see you guys in the battle. And take care. Hope you guys have a good one. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Join my Discord, Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content. Again, my goal for this year, not for this year, but my goal for the end of the summer is to reach 200 subs. So hopefully we can make it by then. If not, I would love to get like halfway and get like 150 by the end of this month. So hopefully we can get that too. But yeah, again, take care guys, and I'll see you when the battle happens.